Mark and Anna had a good life. A happy, noisy home with their 2 kids, a nice house, and dreams for the future. Mark had a great job that provided for them all. But then, everything changed. Mark lost his job. Very quickly, the money problem started. The nice house had to be sold. The stress and worry became too much. The argument started. One day, Anna made a difficult decision. She told Mark she couldn't live this way anymore. She needed to protect the children from the uncertainty and the fear. She packed their things and left. Mark was left alone in a small, empty apartment. He had lost his job, his home, and most importantly, his family. He felt like a complete failure, with no idea how to start again. The world lost its color. Mark's days blurred into a monotonous cycle of shame and regret on his friend's worn-out sofa. The silence in the small apartment was a heavy blanket, suffocating and absolute. His phone, once buzzing constantly with work calls and family updates, now sat silent. He ignored the worried messages from his few remaining friends. He was a ghost in his own life, haunted by the memories of what he had lost. The man who once led board meetings now couldn't muster the energy to make a simple meal. He was forced to sell his watch, his last item of value, just to help pay for groceries. This final humiliation cemented his feeling of total failure. He had hit rock bottom, and there was nowhere left to fall. The slow climb, the turning point, came not with a bang, but with a whisper. He was cleaning out his wallet and found a crumpled drawing from his daughter, a stick figure of him with the words, "World's Best Dad." It shattered him. Then, it put him back together. The next morning, in the cold dawn, he put on his old sneakers and ran. He ran until his lungs burned and his legs shook, purging the numbness with pain. He enrolled in a night course for project management, using the last of his savings. During the day, he took the hardest job he could find, a laborer on a construction site. His soft hands blistered and bled, his city suit body ached every night, but he refused to quit. He asked questions, learned the names of every tool, and stayed late. He was building more than a structure, he was building a new man, piece by piece, with calloused hands and unwavering determination. The new view 5 years later, the transformation was complete. The laborer was now the owner of Stonecraft Builders, a respected contracting company known for its integrity and exquisite detail. He had a small but comfortable office, and his hands, though still rough, now wore the honest marks of a creator. The success was different this time, it was quiet, solid, and entirely his own. He stood at the site of his latest project, a beautiful community center, not as a broken man, but as a pillar of his own making. He had not just rebuilt his wealth, he had rebuilt his character, his pride, and his life on an unshakable foundation of resilience. He had finally reached a new peak, and the view was earned.